Welcome to Southeast Ohio Solar Haven. How's everybody doing today? Well, sorry I haven't did any videos lately. As you can see here, I've been busy and a lot of stuff's been going on around the household and everything. But today, yes, you see it, I went green. I went John Deere green and went and got me a X330 or an X330, and I'm very happy with it. Um, a lot of people do reviews on them and everything, and well, I figured I'd do my little review on it. I did get the 48-inch deep deck, as you can see right there. It has an automatic leveling system on it, which is absolutely the bomb. I love it. Works great. Everything I went to, everything I like about it. I've got one quirk in the whole ordeal, but yeah, I can live with that, I think. But yeah, I went to my local dealership where I live. As you can see there, Bridgeport Equipment, Tools and Sales. Really, to be honest with you, I've only got one bad thing about it. But other than that, I went for horsepower because the X330 actually has a 22 horsepower. Let me go ahead and lift the lid up here for you. Has a 22 horsepower, as you can see right here. Briggs & Stratton engine. And it gives everything about the service requirements in a thing here on here, so you don't have to worry about not knowing what to do. Yes, this engine here, it has an oil filter on it, which that's fine. You got your fuel filter, which is serviceable. The other great feature I liked about this, I have to go around to the other side of it here, is the fact when I change oil, we got this little access tube here. It just pulls right off. Well, I'm not going to try to do it one-handed, but you can take this tube right here and pull it off and, drain it down into a jug. And you got your oil filler cap. Battery's very serviceable. It's a great ride. Different than most lawn mowers or riding tractors, because here you got your pedals, which this is your forward pedal, and then this other one here is your reverse pedal, and then you got your brake, of course, which you can't start without pressing your brake first. Crazy thing, you got your typical, this is what engages your mower deck. It's got an electric clutch for the mower deck, parking brake, of course. And the craziest thing I ever seen on a garden tractor or whatever, cruise control. I guess you can hold the pedal down and then you can just hit that button and lock it for cruise control. It's absolutely nutty to have cruise control. But it is what it is. The seat, it's self-adjustable. You can pull this lever up and pull the seat forward or backward. Really nice. Adjustable springs on the back. You can take and move these springs forward or backward. Makes it great. Cup holder, little cubby hole. I left the CD they sent in there, but little cubby hole, cup, for them guys that want to, have your can of beer. Pretty easy to operate. Bigger steering wheel than most. So of course it makes steering easier. You got your throttle and your choke. Right here, this locks your deck. This button right here is like when you want to go into reverse. If you hold that button in reverse, it keeps your mower deck running. If you go in reverse without pressing that button, your mower deck shuts off. So kind of a safety feature. But yeah, the mowing deck, it's different than most. Automatic leveling, because it looks like when I'm mowing, the deck kind of moves sideways with the lawn or the hillside, so it keeps everything even, so it makes it nice. Everything's really serviceable on them. As you can see right here, you got your grease fitting here. I believe underneath here, if I can get underneath here, there's a grease fitting right here. I gotta clean this grass out already. I've used it once, I'm happy with it. Yeah, if I can get in there and see, you can see the grease fitting right there. Then you add this garden hose hookup to clean it out, which most of the time those work okay. I always feel that just getting up underneath there and cleaning out the deck works just as well. But yeah, I got this on payments. I had to finance it. It's a it's about $3,700 tractor. It's about the average what you'll pay for them. They had them on sale, so my local and place that I purchased it at, it comes out to about $70 a month, on John Deere financing. So that's fine. It won't hurt too bad. But yeah, I absolutely love it. It'll be a nice addition to our homestead here. Keeps me mowing the grass nicely. Nice big fat gas cap here. This is bomb here. I think that's just great. I just refilled the gas up because I did a modification to my gas cans. I found online here where these gas cans here they send you a whole new nozzle and all this. This screws off and then they put your little air inlet there. And I hate the safety cans because you never can work them. So there's a good tip. Go out and find you one of those kits that has this and the new nozzle, and I'll fix all your gas can problems. These type I don't mind. It's just a push button. The other ones where you had to hold the handle back, and let the gas in. Do not care for it. However, now we're going to get to the one quirk I hate. But wait, we'll get back to that in a second. Got to hold it up there. And another feature that this had was a digital dash, and it tells me hours ran. It gives me a voltage meter, if it's bad or whatever, and it's got a built-in fuel gauge, so that makes it really nice. That way you know what your fuel gauge is. You got your run mode, and then you still, while it's running, you got your headlights, and then you turn it off. This right here adjusts the depth of your mowing deck, how low you want your grass to be mowed, or how high, however. But the only quirk that I had about this was the seat. This switch here, sorry about that, I moved it out. This switch here drives me nutty. When you're mowing on an angle on a hill and you just barely move off the seat, and I mean barely, it cuts the mowing deck off, shuts the mower down. It's like blah, blah, blah. And that's the only quirk I have. I'm not really sure if there's a way to adjust that to be less sensitive or, whatever. So I'm probably going to call them out there to dealership and find out if there's a way that can be adjusted to be a little less sensitive, or maybe bypass it. Because the greatest thing about it was when I bought it, it was a 4-year warranty, bumper to bumper, they said, and 300 hours, whichever comes first. And I don't see me doing 300 hours in 4 years, but you never know. But yeah, that was the review. I absolutely love this tractor. It's actually one I can sit on. I don't look like I'm bigger than the tractor. But that's it. So if y'all interested, the only reason why I went from I didn't get an X350, the 350 model, was because it had the Kawasaki 21.5 horsepower engine, and this one had 22. And basically they're the same tractor with the essential, just different engine. The 350, I believe, had the Kawasaki, and the 330 here had the Briggs and Strattons. So that's the reason why I went. And I'm a Briggs and Stratton lover, so that's why I used this model. But anyway, thanks for watching. If you like the review, tell people about it. Mine's just a simple review. Some people don't need a whole bunch of information, but just from a basic user. So I hope it helps everybody out there that likes John Deere tractor or is in the market for one and looking for one. And make sure you go to a reputable dealer. That way you don't get ripped off. In my researching, I found out that any of the models that are below the 300 series, like the 100 and 200 series, they're not made in their John Deere plant, I believe. I can't remember the exact company that built them for them, but it was like MTD or something like that. Was a total different manufacturer was building the lower end tractors. And the X models 300 series is actually made in their John Deere plant. And I seen on here, I don't know exactly where I seen it at, but there was a place on here. There it is, assembled by John Deere in Horicon, Wisconsin, USA. So it's actually made in one of their John Deere plants. So there you go, people. Have a nice day. If you like this review or whatever, you know what I always say, if you watch my channel and if you're new to it anyway, click like and subscribe. It'll only hurt once. And thank you for watching.